Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yes. Yesterday, William Ruto took his campaigns to Nyeri County. And for the very first time, since William Ruto started his 2022 campaigns, he gave out the strongest signal that he might pick a running mate from Mount Kenya. A running mate who happens to be none other than Rigathi Gachagua. And Ruto's speech yesterday has also been captured by Daily Nation newspaper. Today is Sunday. Let's just have a look at the extract from the Daily Nation newspaper, after which, as usual, we are going to dissect it to see exactly what it means politically. Let's have a look at the extract. DP Ruto hints at making Rigathi his running mate. Then if you go through the story, in a series of speeches in Nyeri, Dr. Ruto acknowledged Mr. Gachagua as an asset, asking residents to let him join him in the journey ahead. Huyu kanda ya Wira, simnipatie anisaidie Wira kwa pande hiyo ingine. Simtanipatia kanda ya Wira anisaidie kutafuta kura ya Kenya, Dr. Ruto posed. That was William Ruto's speech yesterday. And that speech has also been captured by Nation. And it was not only William Ruto, he insinuated that. Aisha Jumwa yesterday also had this to say. We want you to release Rigathi Gachagua to go hunt for the presidential vote, Malindi MP Aisha Jumwa said in Keni Madira constituency. And then not only Aisha Jumwa, Ndindi Nyoro also had this to say. You made a very respectful decision to vote in Rigathi. Will you stand by him? Will you allow him to go out and assist the DP to get votes? Kiaru MP Ndindi Nyoro posed. Those are just some of the leaders who accompanied William Ruto yesterday in Nyeri County. And Ndindi Nyoro also just went further to confirm that they are almost in agreement as to who will deputize William Ruto. And from the look of things, it seems that a good majority of Tanga leaders and legislators, they might have settled on Rigathi Gachagua to deputize William Ruto. So, what does this mean politically? That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you just bumped here for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. Yes. What does this mean politically? Because we have never seen William Ruto giving such strong indication and signals that he's actually going to pick a running mate from Mount Kenya. It's Kenyans who have been speculating, but Ruto has never given that strong signal. Yesterday was the first day he came out with that. So what does this mean? The first thing that comes out clearly, our politics is largely ethnic based. William Ruto has always made his 2022 presidential campaigns all to be about himself. In fact, in Mount Kenya, Ruto some few days ago, or rather some few weeks ago, declared himself the ethnic kingpin, or rather the kingpin of Mount Kenya. But William Ruto has just realized that that maybe is not actually working. So the residents want somebody who comes from Mount Kenya, who they can identify with, or rather who can act as a link between them and William Ruto. I tend to believe that's one thing William Ruto has realized. So William Ruto is just trying to create kind of a bridge between himself and the residents of Mount Kenya. That's one thing that maybe William Ruto is trying to do. Because if he leaves the thing, if he lets things to be the way they are, then it's most definite that William Ruto in the coming weeks is actually going to lose the mountain. He's most definitely going to lose the mountain because the masses, residents of the mountain, want somebody amongst them who can link them to William Ruto. That's one thing that comes out clearly. The second thing, Ruto wants to counter Raila's rise on the mountain. You know, in the recent weeks, or rather in the past weeks, it's a given fact that William Ruto has really been declining. His popularity has been declining on the mountain. And Raila's popularity is a given fact, has been steadily rising on the mountain. And I'm one person who has been stating here that as we head towards 2022, Raila will win the mountain vote. That's something I've been saying here. So William Ruto is cleverly trying to counter Raila's political rise on the mountain. You know, Raila has been rising courtesy to President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, because Uhuru is the ethnic kingpin. So residents of Mount Kenya can easily identify with Raila Amolo Odinga because of Uhuru Kenyatta. So look at William Ruto. William Ruto has never come out to create a link or a bridge between himself and the residents of the mountain. So I tend to believe, ladies and gentlemen, that William Ruto is cleverly trying to create an ethnic kingpin in the name of Rigathi Gachagua. He's just trying to create an ethnic kingpin for the mountain to rival Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. That's also something that comes out very, very clearly. The third thing, or the third point, Ruto is sending a coded message to maybe Musalia Mudavadi or any other top leader or politician who plans to work with him, or rather who plans to form an alliance with him. In the few days or in the recent weeks, it has been widely speculated that Musalia Mudavadi plans on working with William Ruto. And so many speculations have been given out. Some have been saying that Musalia Mudavadi knows that maybe William Ruto, maybe even before 2022 election, might be ferried to The Hague. Because just some few weeks ago, there was this story that the ICC had actually alluded that William Ruto personally involved himself in the tampering with witnesses in the cases that faced him, the crimes against humanity cases. So there is a section of Kenyans who felt that Musalia Mudavadi was trying to align himself with William Ruto so that in the event Ruto is ferried to The Hague, then Musalia Mudavadi can just inherit the William Ruto's basket. Though some have also been insinuating that Musalia is planning on working with William Ruto in order to be William Ruto's running mate. So maybe here William Ruto is cleverly sending a warning shot or a coded message to such kind of leaders, maybe even Mudavadi, that if they want to work with him, himself as William Ruto, he does not lack option. He has got so many options he can choose from. And in this case, he's just trying to tell them that he has got even an option of choosing somebody from Mount Kenya who can bring on board some good votes on his side. So that's a coded message to maybe Mudavadi or any leader who plans to work with William Ruto. If they plan to work with William Ruto, then maybe they should not go with a lot of conditions, that they must be supported for the presidency, or they must be given the deputy post or the running mate to William Ruto. That's a coded message to such kind of leaders. And then fourthly, Ruto might have realized that the ground in Madira constituency is slowly turning against Rigathi Gachagua. Because Rigathi Gachagua, in most occasions, we have been seeing him accompanying William Ruto in his political tours across the country. And some Kenyans were asking, when is Rigathi Gachagua in his constituency to deliver on the promises he made to the residents of Madira? Because almost on a daily basis, we are seeing him accompanying William Ruto across the country. So Kenyans are asking, or rather residents of Madira might have been asking, when is this member of parliament in Madira to serve them? Because it's a given fact, and you will largely agree with me on this, that there has to be a vacuum in Madira constituency. Because Gachagua, I tend to believe, is not available. So as a result of that, there might be some simmering rebellion against Rigathi Gachagua in Madira constituency. So William Ruto is cleverly trying to directly or indirectly campaign for Rigathi Gachagua in Madira constituency. Because if he fails to do that, then maybe Rigathi Gachagua might just be facing an imminent defeat come next year for Madira constituency, or rather for the Madira constituency. So Ruto might be just campaigning for him cleverly in Madira constituency. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? It simply means that William Ruto, or rather the Tanga group, they just want to maintain the status quo. Assuming Ruto goes ahead and picks Rigathi Gachagua or any running mate from Mount Kenya, it simply means Tanga, William Ruto, Uda, that team, they just want to maintain the status quo of two communities, Kikuyu, Kalenjin. You know, since independence, this country has only been ruled or led by two communities, rotating power between themselves. If it's not a Kikuyu, it's a Kalenjin. So with Ruto going for the presidency and Rigathi Gachagua or somebody from Mount Kenya as his running mate, it simply means it's still a Kikuyu Kalenjin affair. Something that maybe Kenyans might not really be interested in. So it's only time that will tell if that combination will actually sail beyond the mountain or even beyond the rift. That's something that actually we are just waiting to see. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I believe those are the things we can learn from that. But that speech yesterday was the clearest indication for the very first time that William Ruto is keen on picking a running mate from Mount Kenya. And the running mate is none other than Rigathi Gachagua. It's very, very clear. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, once more, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very, very first time and you have not yet subscribed, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. And if you are watching us for the very, very first time and you are watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And if possible, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans here, I'm very, very much grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.